Hi everybody, Ben, Happy Hannon Studios, back again. We're talking about the 11th anniversary show for ACW. Again, full disclosure, I was not at the show. I don't typically go to ACW shows. However, I've heard enough, talked enough, seen enough about it that just I have some opinions. And since I can have opinions, we're going to talk about them. Next up, it's a Kevon Lee and Brock Hall match. Why would Brock Hall get the win over Mr. Lee? I don't understand. From what I could tell from the show a couple shows I've gone to in the last year, as well as just from the internet, they were pushing him pretty hardcore. Not that there's anything wrong with Brock Hall, but Brock Hall didn't need the win. He didn't need to go over. I don't understand. So I've talked to a couple people, and one of the people I talked to said it felt like the Undertaker losing to Brock Lesnar match. It had that same kind of feel. It said it was very flat after that loss. It did. It had to take the wind out of the sails. Now, Brock Hall, Brock himself is a very nice guy. Brock Hall's an asshole. And you know, at the 11th anniversary show, the asshole probably shouldn't have won. At least in this case, where you're taking the young guy, trying to push him up, build him up, and then you have him lose to a veteran again who didn't need the win. I don't understand. But again, I am not Dylan, and so it is not for me to understand. Had I been at that show, and I did give some consideration to going, I would have been disappointed. Not because I don't like Brock Hall, though he is one of the few bad guys I boo vigorously, but because Kevon should have won the match. It just would have made more sense at the 11th anniversary show to keep building him up. I guess the only thing I could see is if you're going to make him a monster heel, then, you know, have him take a bunch of losses, frustration builds up, and he snaps. I guess that could be, that would be a great challenger for Big Cat. I guess that would be the one situation I could see that makes sense to have him lose to Brock Hall. So... that didn't make a lot of sense. Wanted to chit-chat about it for a few seconds with everybody. Tell me what you think. If you agree, great. Disagree, great. Don't care, great. This was Ben from Happy Hannon Studios saying good morning, good afternoon, and good night.